Hi, and welcome to the segment of maths exam questions on the equation y equals mx plus c. Question 22. The diagram shows a point P and a line L. Write down the coordinates of point P. The coordinates is purely a matchup of where it is against the x-axis and the y-axis respectively. Next, find the gradient of line L. This would be the proportion of y against x for that line, which is 3/2. Next, write down the equation of line L in the form of y equals mx plus c. With m being the gradient and c being where the line intersects the y-axis, the equation is y equals 3/2x minus 1. Question 26. Line L passes through the points 0 and minus 3 and 6 and 9. Find the equation of line L. We start by identifying the gradient element from the two given coordinates. Next, c is really minus 3 from the coordinates 0, minus 3. Therefore, y mx plus c is equivalent to y equals 2x minus 3. Question 26b. Find the equation of the line that is perpendicular to the line L and passes through the point 0, 2. Being a perpendicular line, this line would have the equation y equals minus half x plus k. Knowing that it passes through point 0, 2, when y equals 2 and x equals 0, k can be found. With this, we could identify this line being y equals minus half x plus 2. Question 15. A is the point 7, 12 and B is the point 2, minus 1. Find the length of AB. The two coordinates tell you the vertical and the horizontal distances between the 2 points. To identify the diagonal length, use the Pythagoras formula. Question 8a1. Write down the coordinates of the point where the line y equals 6x minus 3 crosses the y-axis. The coordinate is 0, minus 3. Next, write down the equation of the straight line that passes through the origin and is parallel to y equals 6x minus 3. Being parallel, the gradient will be identical. And being a line that cuts the y-axis at the 0 point, it means c equals 0 for the equation. Hence, this line is y equals 6x. Question 8b. On the grid, draw the line through the point minus 3, minus 2 that is perpendicular to the y-axis. Start by plotting the point. Next, draw a line that's perpendicular to y-axis and cutting through this point. Next, on the grid, draw the line y equals minus 2x. This is the red line in the graph. Question 4. The equation of a straight line is 2y equals 3x plus 4. Find the gradient of this line. By expressing the equation as a single y, the gradient is 3/2. Next, find the coordinates of the point where the line crosses the y-axis. This is the coordinates 0, 2. Question 4b. The diagram shows a straight line L. Find the equation of line L. Equation is y equals minus 2x plus 6. Next, find the equation of the line perpendicular to line L that passes through 9, 3. Being a perpendicular line, this line would have a gradient of half. Therefore, it would carry the equation y equals half x plus c. By inserting the known coordinates of 9, 3 into its x and y for the equation, c can be determined as minus 3/2. With that, the required equation is y equals half x minus 3/2. Question 4c. A is the point 8, 5 and B is the point minus 4, 1. Calculate the length of AB. In essence, AB can be identified using the Pythagoras formula. Next, find the coordinates of the midpoint of AB. By separately averaging, the x and y values of the two given coordinates, we can find the midpoint of AB. Question 7. A straight line joins the points A minus 2 minus 3 and C 1 and 9. Find the equation of the line AC in the form y equals mx plus c. The essence here is to identify the values of m and c for the equation y equals mx plus c. By using information from the two given coordinates, y can be derived as 4x plus 5. Next, calculate the acute angle between AC and the x-axis. With m being 4, the tangent of this angle is also 4. By doing arctan of 4, we would arrive at this angle being 76 degrees. Question 7. A straight line joins the points A minus 2 and minus 3 and C, which is 1 and 9. ABCD is a kite, where AC is the longer diagonal of the kite. B is the point 3.5 and 2. Find the equation of the line BD in the form of y equals mx plus c. With BD being perpendicular with y equals 4x plus 5, BD has the equation of y equals minus a quarter x plus c. By inserting the x and y values of one of its coordinates, c can be solved as 23 over 8. With that, y would equal minus a quarter x plus 23 over 8. Next, the diagonals AC and BD intersect at minus 0.5, 3. Work out the coordinates of D. We shall start by letting O be point of intersect minus 0.5, 3. This means BD is equal to 2BO. With this, we could easily calculate the values of x and y for the point D. And with the calculation, this is minus 4.5 and 4. We've come to the end of the segment, and if this has been useful, do be on the lookout for other videos on the KT Tutorial channel. Bye for now.